Let's get going.
Oh, man. It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. Hello and welcome back to On the Rail, the #1 EDM podcast on the line. It is December 3rd. My name is Victor, and this is
Vince.
my boy Vince. And today we are back from Thanksgiving. Great Thanksgiving week. Pulled my hamstring last week.
In a flag football game.
In a flag football
Which we
game
talked about
in
last
the
week.
Turkey Bowl. We talked about it last week.
No, we didn't.
But we didn't post episode. But
We were too full.
yeah, it was a painful day for my leg, honestly.
Yeah, we were injured. We were banged up. Listen,
Pulled
come
it
on.
pretty hard.
What do you want us to do?
Yeah, but hook and ladder. It was a good
It's
play.
Hook and ladder. We had a good week. We had a lot of activities. Lawnsgiving. Shout out Lawns of Old Town.
Shout out Lawnsgiving. We sang karaoke. If you remember, like back from one of our first episodes, we literally talked about it. I think, but
yeah, we danced. We saw.
yeah.
Who
we went to Lewis the Child on
Yup.
Saturday. What'd you think, Lewis the Child?
We missed Elo because they got their set moved up and whatever. You're not going to Aragon Ballroom at 8:30.
No, not gonna happen. Never. Never gonna happen.
So we ended up going to Lou the Child. I
Miss me with
thought
that.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I feel like though maybe know your audience in the venue a little better. It was a little bit soft and relaxed for the Aragon Ballroom.
But like people fucking love it. Here's the thing. I think you're right, but I also think that people like that stuff.
no, I liked it
But
a lot.
I think when you say like know your audience, a lot of the kids that go there, they don't normally like go to I felt like it's like mostly
Yeah.
high school kids, and they're like, oh, we like the vibe. My sister, I was proud of my sister. My sister was like, because I called her, I was like, hey, you want to come? Like me and the boys are going, and like we got a few friends. We have an extra chick. You want to come? And she was like, nah, like it's not really like my vibe. Like last time I saw him, I was like, I was like, oh, all right, Chloe.
Wow, Chloe, a
Stepping up for
tastemaker.
taste in music.
Tastemaker
Getting
Chloe.
it. I was like-
Nice.
she's like, yeah, I like their music, but like their live shows
You know
are
what,
like,
though?
I'm like,
I thought
all
if
right.
they played the exact same set and it was at Lollapalooza, I would have loved it because it's outdoors, it's summertime, it's more relaxed. But when when it's dark, rainy, cold, you have bouncers screaming at you, and you're
Ugh,
stuck in the dark at the
bouncers.
ballroom. Like you kind of want to get it going a little bit.
I agree.
Fuck
I agree.
bouncers, we hate them.
I agree. But overall, it was a great night.
Yeah, it was good. I was glad we got to live music. More
Yeah.
live music, the better, baby.
Shows every weekend. That's the goal.
Yep.
That's the goal. Every
That's our
weekend
promise to you
shows.
that we will try to do that every weekend.
Every
for you
weekend,
guys.
baby. For you.
Yeah.
Not even because it's fun.
Me, I wear headphones. I don't even listen to the music. I'm there strictly for the vibes. I'm literally just vibing. No music enjoyment.
Man on Mars. Literally just straight vibing.
Stone cold sober. I'm just
Vibing.
taking the vibes in.
Out on
Off
Mars.
of being and the vibes.
Black Friday was also this weekend.
Yeah. I copped the
Have
fuck
you ever
up.
seen Black Friday in Canada?
I'm guessing it's some pussy shit.
Black Friday in Canada?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some pussy shit. No,
Oh,
all right, so
excuse
we'll
me.
play
Oh,
this clip
sorry.
right here.
Sorry, hey, oh, hey, good in there. Hey, sorry.
Was that a Grant accent? A Grant from
Fucking-
Iowa
Yeah,
accent?
one of our friends has a Canadian accent all of a sudden. He's 24 and lives in Iowa.
Pretty interesting
know
how,
how the
that
fuck that
happens.
happened.
Yeah.
I hope his girlfriend bullies it out of him, but like everything else. But
But Canada, their Black Friday is literally I was expecting doors to come open. People just come rushing in.
yeah, no, I
like how
want
it is
people to
in
get hurt.
America.
I talked about maybe it was last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, I can't
Mm.
remember. I love watching people fall. I love watching people get hurt, especially in public places. So Black Friday is usually a gold mine for me. People just getting decked, elbow
Sick
dropping
fuck.
TVs on faces. Oh, it's hilarious. But this was, you'll see in the clip in the show, but we'll put the video in. Yeah, just a nice some high fives. I love the encouragement. Like, oh, hey, go buy something.
They're literally clapping. They're like, oh,
Soft claps,
here we
soft
go,
claps.
here we
Oh,
go."
hey, oh. This is good, though. Did you get anything on Black Friday? People are like, oh, Black
Nah,
Friday shopping
I
so
ain't
good for
shit.
Christmas. It's like, Well, actually, I just bought myself a bunch of shit. Shout out John Elliott.
Yeah.
Big sell at John
Did
Elliott
they?
and Prada. Yeah, I got some boots, some sweats,
yeah.
and some stuff. So good stuff for Black Friday for
Did you
ya
get anything
boy.
from Mexico?
Mexico?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's Mexico?
Like, did you get anything from Mexico?
From Mexico?
Yeah,
No.
like for Mexico, from Mexico.
No, I don't. None of my goods are manufactured in Mexico.
Well, down in Mexico, they had this girl down in Cabo, and we'll play this little clip for you right here.
Yeah.
Little titty shaking,
That's
little
assault,
titty
brother.
grabbing.
That's assault.
Takes a tequila shot. Woman just grabs her tits.
Roped.
It's a pretty interesting clip.
There's
But
no laws in Mexico.
Literally, no, there's not.
there's no
not.
laws.
If you want to have fun,
That
I
was
think that's the
rude.
play. Yeah,
She
you
didn't
think it
seem
was
to
rude?
mind.
Oh my
She
god,
didn't seem to
she
mind.
loved it.
She didn't mind,
She
but
loved it.
also, I don't know. I don't trust anyone pouring anything in my mouth. Not because of like
Never.
the liquid. It's just
No.
I don't trust people's hands and stuff, dude. Like, people don't wash their hands. I would never let someone pour something in my mouth directly. Not a fucking chance in the world, dude. I don't know what they're doing with that nozzle, but
I
it's not the
agree.
right thing. I want like a clean, sterilized cup or glass. I don't want people's fucking thumbs over these gross. I don't want their dirt thumbs rubbing over like a nozzle that's been like touching every armpit and bar back in the whole
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
country, and then
Disgusting.
pour that into my mouth. Get the fuck out. No way.
Especially in a place where there's no rules like Cabo.
Yeah, and
It's-
place where you get sick from water and there's bootleg. So you know those people were dying in Mexico this year?
Yeah.
It's because they're making like bootleg alcohol to save money, and they weren't doing it right. So it was like killing
They
people.
were actually, in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
Their
shout out.
holy ship is gonna be.
Well, you'll have to let
Holy
us know how it
shit.
is.
Yeah. I'm scared. Not scared. That's gonna be amazing.
Aquafina, sponsor the fucking podcast. Save Victor, please.
Send me boxed water down.
No,
to
what am I
the-
talking about? Mogul fuel only. Fiji, for the love of God, Fiji. Send water to the DR.
There we go.
Victor needs it. No Firefest. Come on.
Carnage.
This was.
He had
this
a
was-
heavy tweet.
Man, you know, it was so heavy that not heavy, but it was so
It-
controversial that I was still getting stuff in my timeline about it, like
Mm.
big time artists responding to it today, like 48 hours later.
Mm.
2 days in Twitter time is maybe 6 months. Honestly, it might as well have been 6 months ago.
Might
in
as
the world.
well.
So we'll put the tweet, a picture of the tweet. But basically, he was saying he's kind of chirping people, headliner DJs who will get pissed off at openers if they go too hard or not steal songs, but go too hard in like opening sets. What he was trying to say, I think, was more so. And here's the line, right? You don't want to have openers that. So everyone responded to him, disagreed with
Yeah.
him, was saying, well, you don't want your openers playing like your songs or songs that are drops that are in your set, or like, you know, they're just songs that you know are part of the headliner sets.
Even if
So,
they're not part of the
like
headliner
Reload
set,
or
like,
Tommy Trash, like those
but-
types
yeah,
of
or like
anthems, right?
Grishtronics. Like
Yeah,
that was
exactly.
the example that Carnage used.
Right, and so, but what I think Carnage's point was, and I'm not a huge Carnage guy, so listen, I'm not some Carnage stan. I don't fucking enjoy his shit pretty much ever. But his point was basically,
Yeah.
don't chirping headliners who take that concept of don't steal some of the magic away
Yeah.
too far, and trying to encourage people to just play calm, kind of mellow opening sets that like don't get the people going. And Carnage was like, yo, I'm not saying that they should be like totally jacking your set and drops and sounds
Yeah.
or whatever, but at the same time, they're up and coming DJs. Let them fucking play. Like, you don't have to get on the mic and do all that type of shit,
For
whatever. And that
sure.
wasn't his point. So I feel like people misunderstood, or he didn't provide enough nuance when he, in the original tweet, which is a fucking tweet. Obviously, there's no nuance. But some of the people that responded,
Yeah.
some other DJs,
Carter Cruz.
Cruz was a little
Luca
sarcastic.
Lush.
I honestly had to read. Shout out Carter Cruz. I didn't know if she was being sarcastic or not for the first like
Definitely
20
was
minutes I
being
read it,
sarcastic.
and then I thought about it more, and I was like,
Yeah, it
no, that's
wasn't
sarcasm.
close.
But again, I think there was just a lot lost in translation. I actually, if you go back and forth to the different replies, I don't think anyone. I think everyone was actually on the same page.
Yeah.
It was just hard to articulate how. But luckily, my big brain figured it out. But there's a graphic that will also put.
I mean, I don't think everyone was on the same page. I think Carter Cruz misinterpreted what happened, but like Luca Lush was saying something kind of different, wasn't he?
Yeah, but again, though, I think the common ground was
That
openers,
people, yeah.
openers
Hey.
should be free to bang. Like, headliners should not be saying, don't play this, like, go soft and quiet and
Right.
don't try to get the crowd too amped up, whatever. Some other person provided a good graphic, which we'll put in the show notes as a chart lover myself. The slope, it should be like,
Well, like, here's the
opener,
thing. Here's the thing.
headliner.
It's like any fucking job, right? When you
Yeah.
compare it to any job, it's
Yeah.
like, let's say you are an employee at somewhere where you work, and the manager is on a project with you, and like you feel like you can go hard and work harder than the
Yeah.
manager is going to work. So like, I mean, you don't want to
Upstage.
you don't want to upstage, but like you want to work as hard as you can. So like
Yeah.
there is that line that you
Mhm.
shouldn't cross because then you hurt yourself.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, you got to go as hard as you fucking can
And then, but
to get to that next level.
And then here's the thing too, where as I'm thinking about it a little more, I'm coming down on Carnage's side more. Is I guess it's different, right? So like at a festival, fuck it. I say do whatever the fuck you want.
It. Yeah, it's not
Like,
about a festival.
They didn't.
though. It's like
yeah, it's about like club
owners
sets where
that-
like they asked you to
Mhm.
play, and then
Right.
like they picked you as a whatever headliner or as an opener. So I guess they're like your interests are supposed to be technically aligned. So you should
Right.
listen to them. But like
Yeah.
at a festival, no holds barred. Do the fuck you want.
100%.
Play levels 50 times in the beginning. I don't care.
Agree.
So that was
Kygo.
interesting.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, it
but
was a good chat. It was good to see DJs chirping each other on Twitter and stuff. I
Mhm.
love good content. There's not a lot of content like that often.
Kygo
Fuck you, Datsik.
starts making music, but he's been putting out these music not
It's the only
tutorials.
third
but
one he's
him-
put out. It's sad. I want him to do more.
Him making his music and how he does it.
We'll link in the show notes, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna play the whole video. It's a
No,
long video.
we'll just
but
link in the show notes. But basically, he shows you how he made the chorus for "Higher Love."
Beautiful song.
Great
Whitney
song.
Houston, amazing.
So good. Great music video too, which we learned.
Fan.
Oh, something else we did this weekend. We
Fantastic.
watched music videos like 4 hours straight. It was the best day ever. That's what I love to do. But
on Saturday.
yeah.
It was a great day.
He basically just takes you step by step and shows you how he constructed the chorus, like every note, every sound,
Yeah.
every piano. Like it was incredible. You should definitely must watch. It's only 5 minutes too, so must watch. My biggest takeaway from it is 1, wow, talented. 2, the actual biggest takeaway, you gotta have good headphones. You just gotta have good headphones. There's no fucking way. This guy, when you look at the screen and you look at his studio, like his digital studio, there's like 25 layers, 30 layers of sound at each individual second, horizontally, vertically.
Dude,
Okay?
that's
There's
your
no
biggest
no.
takeaway
Listen,
that
take the
you
skull
need to have
candies.
good
Take the skull
headphones.
candies. Throw them in the fucking trash. Take your stupid little gum pods. Throw them shits in the trash. The fucking wired headphones that come with your iPhone, garbage. The Jabra in ear, trash. Throw that bullshit out. If you care about music, you can't listen to music on that. You just fucking can't. There's no way that any of those trash,
Okay.
low-tier headphones pick up any of the sound. Any. None.
Yeah.
Zero. Zip. Zilch. Nada. You have to have good fucking headphones if you're going to say that you care about music. My personal preference, no free ads, Bang & Olufsen H9 Eyes, sponsor the fucking pod. But it's not about money. Like, I think some of the Sony X3000s you can get on sale for $160, or even the older Bang &
I'm in
Olufsen's, like, you have to have them.
about the cans. 100% agreement. But that was your biggest takeaway?
It was, because I'm watching this man. I'm like, yo, this guy is constructing a fucking orchestra, right? It's like going to the Cleveland Orchestra and be like, well, I'm going to sit outside because you have to. Or say like, oh, I'm going to sit outside and listen to it. I'm going to throw a can and a fucking string into the room and close the door. And that's how I'm going to listen to this fucking bullshit. You know what you're hearing? Jack shit. That's what you're hearing.
That's fair.
And when you
I
listen
like
to
that.
fucking
That was
Higher
good.
Love
That was good.
and you see the fucking music, and then you go and you put a fucking Apple AirPod, a Sony black generic pod, a Raycon. Fuck you, Ray J. A Raycon? Are you serious? That's what you're gonna listen to? Raycon? Electronics made by Ray J? No chance. Get the good headphones.
Okay.
Sony, Bang & Olufsen.
Okay.
Bose. Not even Bose. Bose's soundstage stinks. If you listen to anything with bass, it fucking sucks. Get good headphones, because it's just different. Like whenever I try to listen to new music and I'm working on my AirPods in, and it's just like, I don't know if I like this song. Like some of the songs this week in my Vince's picks, I was like, I don't know, they're kind of okay, whatever. Way home from physical therapy, shot out my hip,
Put on the cans.
had the cans.
Nah,
I was like,
yeah,
yo,
I agree. But my biggest takeaway of that entire thing is like, it takes fucking real skill and real talent.
And how easily did he make it look?
Oh my God, he was like, oh yeah, just throw a little hi hat on.
He was just like, boop, boop. Oh yeah, and ready. And
yeah. I just chopped up and sampled the
loaded
vocals,
the samples all into the keyboard,
and then found the catchiest tune, and then just put it together.
I mean, Kanye had a
out of here, man.
Kanye had a similar clip earlier this year where he had just like a beat pad, and he made like a song just. Dude, there's certain tiers of talent that are just like unbelievable when you see it, and
it's really cool.
It was crazy cool. I hope he does more of them. I wish more artists did it. Maybe don't want to give it the secret sauce, but it was really cool.
There's a secret sauce.
It was an awesome 5-minute clip. You must watch it. Must watch it, and go buy good headphones.
I agree. Electric Forest came out. Lineup 2020, a decade later. Wow. What'd you think?
It's
strong lineup, or I thought it was like.
Well, you don't like Diplo.
Here's the thing. For people who love electronic music.
And was it String Cheese Incident?
Always.
Yeah.
Always.
Not my jam.
Bass Nectar, Major Lazer, Diplo, Louis the Child. And it's like
someone took the vibe knob and turned it all the way to 11.
Here's the thing. It's like people love that shit.
I know, but
me personally, I don't know.
I like it. I don't dislike it.
It's not my favorite.
But a concentrated dose of a big wave, like let's just do waves only, vibes. Like I feel like everyone should bring a lawn chair or a hammock, which they do anyways, but not even stand when they're at the stage. Everyone just set up a lawn chair, a recliner, sit back, maybe get a massage chair.
Everyone at Electric Forest with lawn chairs, like,
well, they're gonna be there for 7 days since the festival's 2 weeks long now, so they might as well bring lawn chairs. But no, I don't know. I just feel like there's not enough. I like variety. I like having different types of music, and it's just all kind of the same thing.
That's how I felt about it.
So it's a little disappointing, but no, I like the Major Lazer. I like the Diplo. Randomly, we went to the opening Clyde West this weekend, a new club.
Clyde
Wire.
What used to be Studio Paris, and the
Diplo was there?
No, the DJ was playing dancehall and reggaeton only. I was like, this guy, what the fuck is this? And I loved it. I was happy as shit. But I was looking around the room like, these people are not going to like this music. And he didn't give a single fuck, plowed through and just kept doing like dancehall, like like I don't know how to do all those like hip dances they do, but someone should have been twerking. It was crazy though.
I don't think anyone was though.
No,
Definitely not.
Definitely.
All right, here we go to our beats of the week.
Beats of the week. Beats of the week. So we got some really, really good picks this week. I'm happy with them. We had some returning music from Candy the Weekend.
Sick. My phone's still at 4%. That's really dope.
We don't care about phone charging, okay? Phone charging's for the weak. What do we do here? We are charged. We don't need our phones to be charged. I am the battery that powers the music. Me.
I am the monkey in charge of bananas.
Your picks are not on here though, just so you know.
Should I hit my picks first?
Hit your picks first.
Okay, I'll hit a pick.
And then worst case, I'll link and play off my phone.
Okay. I'm editing the video right now, and I'm not sure what happened, but at the end, for all the songs, the audio and the video got cut off. Not sure what happened, but I'll see you next week on the rail. Catch you next time. Bye.